When I heard about the award news, I was happy for the people, because in India, the central and state governments are harassing us and hounding us with 349 cases and filing charge sheets and dragging us to the courts and all that. But I was so happy that the international community recognizes the worth of our struggle, and they have decided to honor a long drawn campaign against the Koodankulam project. So I was very happy. When we were carrying out the struggle against the Koodankulam nuclear power project and the overall Indian nuclear program at Idinthakarai, a coastal village, we were kind of put down by some sections of the Indian state and the society, that the struggling fisher people and the farmers and the merchants did not know anything about modern science and technology, and we were all ignorant about the magnificence of the nuclear power and all that. Now we feel vindicted that the international community recognizes our stand, and the fisher people who suffered so much for almost 3 years in the struggle stand vindicted now. They feel honored, they feel accepted, recognized by the international community. I'm very happy for them. Yes, we haven't managed to shut down the Koodankulam nuclear power plant, but we created a great national debate about nuclear power issue. Even when the India-US nuclear deal was signed by the parliament, signed by the central government, there was hardly any debate in the national parliament about the uses and the abuses of nuclear power. So it's our people's struggle that created that national debate. And only because of our struggle, the safety and security of the Koodankulam Power Plant was enhanced. In fact, there are a lot of problems even now at the Koodankulam Nuclear Power Plant. There have been a lot of difficulties, hardships, that people are facing now because of the substandard equipment, unsafe operating procedures of the nuclear power plant. We still have a long way to go, and I'm sure one day, very soon, we will be able to prove that not everything in Koodankulam Power Plant is fine and dandy, and that time the world will come to know what we have been always saying. Well, my family and I really paid a heavy price because I had to leave my family and stay at Idinthakarai village for almost 2.5 years. My children were harassed in their schools by saying that their father had received so much money from abroad and all of that. And my wife had to face a lot of harassment. She had to go to the court, police station, and we were hounded by the intelligence officials, and there were a lot of accusations against us that we were not patriotic or nationalistic, and we were acting against the interests of India and all that. We suffered a lot, yes. Yes, I am very confident that the world will soon begin to say no to nuclear power and nuclear bomb. As we all know, nuclear power and nuclear bomb are both sides of the same coin. You cannot have one without the other. And nuclear power plants contribute significantly for the weapons program. Now look what's going on in Ukraine. The Zaporizhia plant has been under attack by the Russians. There have been fire accidents in these plants. So the whole of Ukraine, and even not only the Ukraine and Russians, the entire region is very concerned about the safety of nuclear power plants in Ukraine. And the same is true with the Middle East also. People are concerned that Israel may use nuclear bombs in their war, in their genocidal war against the Palestinians. So the world is becoming less and less safe. It's more and more dangerous because of the existence of nuclear bombs, and that is the reason we want to get rid of them. So I am sure that the world will begin to see reason and phase out and eventually abolish all the nuclear bombs. The struggle that we led at Idinthakarai against the Koodankulam nuclear power plant was never funded by any NGOs, either directly or indirectly. I have established that quite a few times, and the state, Indian state itself, could not prove any accusation against us. So there was no question of receiving any NGO money or foreign money. It's all a complete false accusation that the government came up with. Yes, some of the NGOs were harassed by saying that they helped us. No, they never helped us, and we never accepted any help. And I once again want to negate that allegation. We did not receive any foreign money or NGO money. It was completely funded by the struggling people, and we stand vindicted now.